I mean, we're
in a nice hotel. But dude, one cool thing about that hotel, which I've never seen before, is every room had a doorbell. And us being teenage boys, if every room has a doorbell, what do you think we're gonna do? We're gonna go out and we're gonna ding dong ditch people in the hotel.
Man, that was the same trip where that fucking dude, me and you got in the elevator. Was it me?
Dude, let's actually tell that story. I'll segue into that story. So we were ding dong ditching people, hitting the doorbell. People were coming out of the room, looking at each other, and we'd stand at the end of the hallway, like wagging our hands in the air, like ooh, acting like fools, waiting for them to come. And they would chase us, and we would run to the floor below, and we'd do it. So we must have done it to all 15 floors. Well, one man comes out of his room and starts to chase us a little bit. So we're like, oh crap. So we run, we get in the elevator. We get in the elevator, the door shuts, and it's not just us. It's me and Jake, and we're in this elevator, and there's another dude in there.
Was Steve in there or no?
No, it was just me and you. And we get in there, and this man looks at me and goes, what do you motherfuckers think you're doing?
No, what are you motherfucking faggots?
Yeah, he did. What are you motherfucker faggots doing? I'm like, I look at Jake, I'm like, what? He goes, who the fuck do you think you are? You motherfucking faggots again. Get in this fucking elevator next to me. Who the fuck do you think you are? At this point, he's edging up on Jake, like getting up in his face, like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Let me explain who I am. I am a bitch, okay? I'm a little, like, I can't, like, I think I can bench press, like a toothpick. But I was looking at you, and you had, like, a little glass bottle of ketchup. I thought we were about to have to kick this dude's ass.
I looked at you, and you looked at me, and we had the same look, like, we're gonna have to fucking fight this drunk bastard in this elevator. In this elevator.
Yeah.
And then he gets in my face and he's like, you motherfuckers, and he's looking at me and he goes, huh, just kidding. Who the fuck does that to a bunch of kids? Obviously he's drunk. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But what the fuck? I legit thought we were going to have to beat a man up in an elevator.
I was 2 seconds from hitting the dude, though...
He's lucky. He's lucky because, me and you were two big, strong people.
I know, but we're two people who can...
We probably could have beat that man up.
Take one person out, right?
We can for sure beat that man up.
He was definitely in a drunken stupid.
But, I mean, I was literally 2 seconds off of hitting this man. Like, this man, if he'd have went for 2 more seconds, I was about to hit him with my little hotel room service-sized ketchup bottle.
Yeah.
Which I also named and took home.
Did you actually take that home?
I did. I think it's still sitting in the closet.
That annoyed the shit out of me.
I wanted that ketchup
bottle. I know you did.
I did. There was a jar of mayonnaise which we did shatter in the stairwell, but that was just minuscule. No, it didn't even shatter. It was so hard. I dropped down 15 flights and hit the floor and just rolled. Blessed be the mayonnaise.
Every time we tell like a story, even on this podcast or just in general, it just makes you realize how much more of an asshole we are than I actually think. Like,
I don't think we're that bad. I think we just do normal.
I don't think we're assholes
stuff.
to people, but I think we're just assholes in general.
We mean well. We just like to have fun.
Yeah. We just like to break shit. You like to break shit. You love breaking shit.
Okay, like breaking shit's fun. Every time we go to Seth's house, his
property.
property.
You go to my house.
I broke a chair one time on accident.
My grandma's
storytelling chair?
Yeah.
I said, hey, Zach, you think if I fall back in this chair it'll hurt? He goes, yeah, do it. I fell back and the whole back shattered.
You can't...
And her picture was on the wall looking at me, dude. I was about to... Oh, my God.
You can't listen to Zach.
Stressful.
Zach... Oh, God. You know what? I don't want to call him out.
Don't call him out. He's not here to defend himself.
Wait, I'm going to tell you what I was going to say.
Tell me later. I want to continue on the podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, I want to continue with same beach story. Actually, I'm going to fast forward and then we'll come back a little bit. You have a track record of saying, even with that man, my dad was he traveled around the world and made his income off of these coin machines. You have a track record of just making something up on the spot and improvising it, right?
Yeah, I think I'm good at that shit.
I think you're pretty good at it too. Well, when we went to the popcorn shop, we were talking to this woman. This woman's she's letting us try.
I wish I remembered that story.
Any popcorn we would ever want, and we ended up buying this a Mountain Dew flavored popcorn.
It was a place where it was like you could get like
there was like
Mountain
Dew, there was like Sour Patch Kid, there was any flavor you could imagine. They had it in a like popcorn kettle corn version. So we're going to check out.
I wish we would have popped more. But anyway,
we're going to check out, and the woman's we're just
shooting
the shit with this woman. And somehow the subject comes up of where are you going to college? So while I'm listening, like I want to do pre-med, Steven wants to be Marshall or whatever he wanted to be at that time. And Jake goes, yeah, I want you to just tell him what you said.
I'm trying to remember.
I'll give you a hint.
Oh, yeah. I think I honestly, you probably can tell the story.
All right, I don't know if you remembered it. You told the woman, I'm going to clown college.
Yes.
And she goes, oh my God. At this point, you still had colored hair, so it was kind of believable.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my gosh, like, I can see it. You're so silly. You can be a great clown. And like, At this point, I'm trying not to
kissing
laugh.
my ass. She was kissing my ass.
She was kissing
Also,
your booty. I'm trying not to laugh. Steven and
a point in that conversation, I thought she was trying to get with me.
I don't know if she's trying to get the popcorn lady. You think she's lonely?
But yeah, so I pretty much went and do like a 10-minute diatribe of me just.
We convinced this woman that you were going to clown college. She thinks you're going to be a successful clown, and she is proud.
But
of
the thing
you.
was, like, I was also telling her all my achievements of, like, you know, getting featured in Cirque du Soleil and all this crazy shit. Where she was like, "Oh my god!" Like, and I was like, "Yeah, you can find me at YouTube at Clownboy59. I got a lot of subscribers over there. We're doing crazy stuff all the time. I'd love for you to check it out." And she was like, "Oh, I definitely will. I definitely will." And doing all this shit, dude. I love because the thing is, I like to think of what people do because I do this with my mom all the time. Like today, there was like an old 1960 Chevrolet truck. And I was like, "Oh, Mom, check that truck out." I do this to her all the time. I'm like, "Check that. That's the new 2016 truck." And obviously, it looks like an old piece of shit. And she's like, "No, it's not." I was like, "No, Mom. They remodeled the 2016 to look like an old truck for vintage.
It's like an anniversary kind of thing.
And she was like, "Oh my god, that's so awesome! Like, wow, I can't believe they did that." And I was like, "Yeah, I just wish it was real." And she was like, and she just always hits me because of it. But I fucking love making people think I always
like to con people.
Yeah, I like to con people
a little bit.
But
fun.
I don't like. I kind of want to make it go for a really long time, but I feel like at least for people like my mom, for instance, it was like I feel like she's gonna like go get coffee with her friends or something.
Be like, wow, like did you know that Ford remodeled the new truck after the old one? Honestly, moms will probably believe that. Mom will be like, wow, and she come home, Cameron, do you know what Miss Melissa told me? They remodeled the new truck after the old one, and I'd be like, Jake told her that.
People are stupid. Not my mom. I'm just saying in general. Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
it's all about the inflection in your.
There's not if you're confident, you can pass anything along.
Dude, I was thinking about that because I passed you driving. You were coming to my house to record, and I was going to Kroger to get some Coke because it was parched, and I was thinking about like walking into Kroger because I got these new sunglasses.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if we talked about in this episode, but
it
was in the first recording out of 3.
Booty.
And so I was like, because I didn't think in the store that I looked good in the Club Masters or Mix Masters or whatever. Club Masters. But then I was thinking like walking into Kroger was like, I think all it is like you could be wearing something completely stupid, but if you display like a certain amount of confidence, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, people are like,
people are gonna be like, oh, he looks like pretty decent. But like if you walk into a place like
all right, the other night when you fell asleep, I walked into Kroger only wearing a robe because it was late and I didn't want to put clothes on.
Were you naked?
No, I had my underwear on.
Oh, okay.
But we walked into Kroger and literally bought all the groceries. I mean, everyone stared me down no matter what aisle we went. Like I've got like an onion and spicy sausage on my other hand. That shit tore me up.
We went out to like dinner in booty shorts once.
We did go to Waffle House in booty shorts. I remember that. I had some fuzzy leopard print booty shorts.
Yeah. And our nuts were
peaking.
They're
crowning.
Yeah, they were.
I was like I was giving birth to my newts.
But like, so I was reading something online, and it was a story, and I wish I remembered it all. But it was how to become the enlightened man. Okay.
What does it mean by the enlightened man? Like reach nirvana?
In a way, or just like at peace with yourself, right?
Oh, at peace with yourself.
Because I don't think you're at peace with yourself 100%, right? I'm sure you have insecurities. Everyone does. But the story was like, I guess a college professor he had a paper, right? And you had to write, I guess there was a story and then you had to write what the enlightened man does. And the guy walked into a room with like shorts on and like, he walked into a room that was very business-like, people in suits
and he
and
walked in so casual.
And he walked in very casual, and everyone was staring him down, and it was like, what does the enlightened man do? And then, people were like, oh, he changes clothes, or oh, he tries to fit in, or whatever. But like the answer was like, he simply does nothing.
Yeah,
because he doesn't care because he's enlightened and he's confident with who he is. And I was like reading that, I was like, how do you think you could become the enlightened man?
I couldn't.
Ever?
I don't think I could ever become. All right, you walk into a room with full people full of tuxes, and you have shorts on, and you don't look like you fit the part. I get like anxiety. Actually,
Yeah.
I got a perfect story for this. Second grade. Let's throw back to second grade.
Oh, I remember.
I thought
you
it
in
was
second
pajama day.
grade. Not really.
So I show up to school. I got my dragon PJs on with the shirt, the matching pants. I'm feeling awesome.
Okay.
I show up to school. It's not pajama day.
What? Wait, I have a question. Why did you think it was?
I guess it was the next day. I guess I got the days confused or
Ah.
something. And I showed up in pajamas, and I literally could have cried. Like I felt so awkward. I'm the only one in pajamas. I put my jacket on and I zipped it up all day, and I was just sitting there. I was so uncomfortable, and I asked the teacher, can you tell my mom to bring me clothes or whatever? And she's like, no. Like, I guess my mom wasn't feeling good at this point. And my
Yeah, well,
teacher
I
knew
mean,
because they were
you're in
kinda
second
close.
grade. I think to become the enlightened man, you can't be 10 years old. You know what I mean? You got to be.
I was 8 years old.
It was an example, motherfucker.
Don't you fucking curse.
It was just. I feel like it comes with age. But like, cause I feel like I'm confident. Like I don't really care. Cause like I had that phase where I had super long purple hair.
Yeah.
And it wasn't very great. And I don't think people didn't really like it that much. But I didn't care, right?
I think it looked alright. I liked the color.
Like people didn't care, or people didn't like it, but I didn't care because it's just like
You
I was kind of
it was
like
whatever.
I kind of did it like in a way of like
Rebellion.
no
Spitefulness.
no, that's not
Rebellion.
the word. Nope, you said that one.
Spitefulness.
That's the second time.
Spite, rebellion, fullness.
It was expressing myself.
Yeah. It's an act of expression.
Yeah, exactly.
Self-expression.
And that's why I dress the way I do because I like to express myself through like whatever, like doing this podcast or dressing the way I do or
Just whatever
like
you
that.
do.
But like I still have insecurities when it comes to stuff. But I was reading that I was like one day, you know, because I
Do
don't.
you want to
think
be the
it'll
enlightened man?
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? I feel like Zach is more enlightened than I
Zach
am.
is the enlightened man. No, now that you mention that, Zach is. Name one time Zach walked into a room and felt insecure about something he was wearing.
Dude, honestly,
Never.
Zach's the enlightened
Zach
man.
is the enlightened man. Your brother is 100% the enlightened man. In the sense that Zach cares more about what he's doing than what he's wearing and what he looks like. It's honestly, he's got a perfect situation. I mean, we were eating ice cream. And down here, if you wear cargos, you're lame.
You're
and
a
Zach's got
bitch.
plaid cargos with a plaid shirt on. And he's like, or like a striped shirt. And he's looking so tacky. He didn't care. We're sitting there and some guy walked by and goes, oh, what the hell did he say to Zach? He said, Zach's like, oh, you look great. You're wearing cargos. Zach looked at him and goes, oh, that'd be funny if I fucking cared. And he just literally looked at this kid. This kid didn't know what to say. Like, I guess he thought Zach was going to be offended. And Zach literally was like, you're like, I don't give two fucks. Like, you think you're the first person to say some shit? Like, fuck off. And he did not give two fucks. He never gives two fucks. That's one thing I will always be envious of Zach.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing I'm envious of Zach about. Which is like...
He's so good about... I mean, your brother, like, this is going to sound a little gay, but he's got a nice body.
Tell me more.
Zach has got, like...
Tell me more.
Okay. Stop, it's your brother. You can't do that.
I know.
Zach, I mean, there's not much for him being secure about. I'm sure everyone's got it, but he doesn't. He just... Like, even, like, Zach's not the tallest person in the world. He takes being the short guy so easy. Like, you can crap on him all you want, and he will always bound back with a joke, throwing it back at you, laughing. He's so good with that kind of stuff. I think that's why people like your brother so much, because he's easy to joke around with, and he's not going to necessarily take your verbal shit. He's going to throw it back at you.
Also, I think that's why
eventually.
people don't like him, because he
doesn't give
no
a shit.
fucks.
And he says what's on his mind, whether it makes sense or not. He's going to say
I'm
it.
trying. A lot of times it doesn't. I'm trying to be like that too, where it's like
it's hard. Just put
like I've been
yourself out
trying
like
not
that.
to keep my mouth closed when people say something to me or something happens like that. I'm trying to speak out and be like, oh, that's fucking stupid, or this or whatever I say. Like, that's fucking stupid. But like, yeah, I think like with people that are, because I don't know if Zach's. I don't think it's that Zach's confident. I think it's just that he literally gives, like, you know, Patrick in SpongeBob,
Star.
how
Yeah.
like he shuts his brain off and gives no fucks about anything. I think Zach does that, where like he just
Well,
he
he's accidentally enlightened.
Yeah, that's definitely accidentally enlightened. Which I never like. I used to hate that about Zach. Well, because like we used to have a terrible relationship, which I think it's much better now. Where it was like he did not give a fuck about anything, and it used to piss me off because like do something, right? But now like it's just kind of one of those things where like, damn, like he gives no fucks. Why can't I give no fucks? Because like I don't know, like I care about what shoes I'm wearing. I care about like whatever.
You know how there's like Bushisms where it's like weird things that the Bush family does. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I shave.
The Bush family, not your nuts. Like
I'm just kidding.
there could honestly be like Zach-isms. He does enough like funny